Hello Motor Rider World fans, and welcome to our first Bike Tyre Guru segment for the new year 2022. Of course it is, and we're going to start with announcing the winner of this awesome 16-piece Guru set, which is of course courtesy of WH Brands, Bike Tyre Warehouse and Motor Rider World and Guru. And the winner is Quinton van Eerden, who got the question right. The first question that we answered was, where is it manufactured, or where is Guru from? And of course the answer was Germany. So Quinton, we'll get hold of you and we'll get your awesome prize to you. Listen out, at the end of the show, I will be announcing the next question where another lucky winner can win a 16-piece Guru set. Bruce de Kock from Bike Tyre Warehouse has joined me in the studio for this first segment because it's something that I think we really need to touch upon heading into the start of the 2022 race season. We're really going to highlight the tyre options that are available and the new prices, because if you watched last year's show, the last show of last year, you would have heard that Bruce mentioned tyre prices were going up and stock shortage of tyres. So we're really going to just highlight the options that you've got heading into the 2022 race season. So Bruce, there's a couple of really good options on the market, but like you said, with the new price points and stock coming in, just give us some of those options.
All right, so a lot of the price increases were now from the 1st of February. Look, obviously Pirelli, Metzler, Racetechs, the Pirelli SCs, you've got your Bridgestone R11s, the Michelin Power Cup 2s, BAT UHPs. Dunlop, there's no confirmation yet on supply. But we did a quick exercise. Obviously, the pricing came in yesterday. So we're looking at Pirellis. Okay, this is based on a 120, 255 combo setup, short superbike. We're looking at around the 8,000 Rand mark for a set on the Pirellis.
That's an SE2 front, SE1
rear. Yeah, that setup. The Metzler Racetech RRs, the K1 rear, K2 front, you're looking at about 6,900 to 7.
Okay.
The Bridgestone R11s, you're close on 6,000 there. The Mitch Power Cups, you're looking at about 6,700, 6,800 there. The BAT UHPs are about 5,400, but for the race market, we're going in at 3,900 a set, just to get them into the race season for 2022.
That's awesome, and let's go a little bit more into detail with that tyres. Nothing grabs me more is that, like when I did the BAT UHP test, the first question people ask, how do they compare to Pirellis? And I go, listen, Pirelli is your ultimate chase lap time, go for lap record tyre. It's your World Superbike tyre that you're going to put on your bike. You're going to get 20 ultimate fast laps, and then after that you're going to have to manage the tyre a bit, and. So if you're a top national, international racer, chasing lap times, chasing victories, you go for your Pirellis. You're going to pay 8,000 Rand a set. That is the downfall of going for lap times and competing. You go for your 8,000 Rand set of tyres. Metzler Racetech are a good option because it offers that Pirelli grip. I mean, it's from the same company. Definitely. It offers that same Pirelli grip at a slightly more affordable price, and what I've seen in the past, a little bit more longevity from the rear tyre and the softer options. Then you're looking at your Bridgestone R11s. Now, this is an option that I've chosen for the race season on our BMW race bike because you get good grip, not far off the Pirellis and the Metzlers. You get good grip, but you get that more longevity, especially for an option like where me and my brother could potentially be doing back-to-back races on the same day. I was looking for a tyre and priced at 6,000 Rand, 2,000 Rand cheaper than a Pirelli combo. At 6,000 Rand, I can bang it on. I could potentially do my whole race day Saturday and use that same tyre for, if not the next practice day on the race weekend, or another practice day, track day. So that is why that is a really good option. Good, solid, reliable grip with a bit more longevity. Then you get your Michelin Power Cups, which have come in, and at Red Star in particular, the rear tyre is holding up superbly well. I mean, the guys are running 150, 151 lap times around Red Star with the rear tyre. The front tyre, they're still doing a bit of development with setup rise. Because remember, you bang each of these tyres on, you're going to have to change setup. And I think that's something we're going to highlight in this as well. So Michelin Power Cup 2 tyres are now available. 6-7 a set there. Again, you're going to get good grip with a bit more longevity. That's the nice thing there. And then the BAT UHPs, we've touched upon it. We've done the test with Motor Rider World. I've ridden on all these tyres. So I'm not just thumb sucking. You know all the information on this as well. And Bruce, you can touch upon the BAT UHPs a little bit more. At 5,400 full retail to the open market and 3,900 to the racing guy, this is a tyre aimed at your semi-decent A rider can run them. B, C, and D group, this is the tyre for you. It's a quarter, half the price of the other options. And like again, it's not aimed at going for lap records. It's a good solid tyre that you get good feeling, as we heard from Sheridan Rice and ourselves. offers good feeling, good feedback, and it lasts long. You're not going to go break lap records. Don't compare it to your Pirelli. But Bruce, you had a really good point, whereas, you know, guys need to start buying the tires that suit where they are at.
Yeah, definitely. I think, you know, at the end of the day, everybody wants the black gold, the Pirelli. Everybody wants the high-end race bike. But we got to look at budgets this year. We got to look at, you know, we want to get guys into the race scene. So for me, you know, if you want to sit in the top 15, a stock bike is great. You know, if you've got good tires on it and you've got the enthusiasm and you've got the passion to race, you can be there. You know, if the guys are starting to focus on being in the top 10, great. Training, get an instructor,
Yes.
A better, higher quality
Spend more
rubber,
money.
spend more money, that type of thing. And then obviously for the top 5, you know, it's a full race bike. You're running your Pirellis or your Metzlers up in that sector of the race segment. But you know, at the end of the day, you know, we've got to look at the guys that are middle of the pack, back enders. It doesn't matter. The guys are there to race.
Yes.
And as I always say, rather be on the track than be a spectator. So
Sure.
it doesn't matter what you're on, you know, but use I always say to the guys, use what you require. You know,
Yes.
you get a guy on a stock bike and he puts on a set of Pirellis at $8,000. He's not going to use that tire to 40% of its
Yes.
capability.
Yes.
So why do it?
Yes.
You know, it's not about the brand name, it's about what suits you. And being in the tire game, you know, for me, I love all the tires.
Yes.
Every single tire we
sold them
mentioned
all.
is fantastic.
Yeah.
But I always say there's a tire for every specific rider.
100%. That is perfect. You know, without being disrespectful here, you know, a guy doing between 210s and 220s at Red Star,
Sure.
you are not using 30% of the capability of your bike
100%.
or the tires. So like you said, to go spend eight grand on a set of Pirellis, whereas a 3.9 set of BAT UHPs will do the job just as well and last longer, you know, if
100%.
not. Why not look at that option? So that's really why we're pinpointing this. If you're going for lap times and you really are in, like Bruce said, the top 10, top 5, racing for overall championship points, positions, lap times, you cannot beat your Pirellis, your Michelins, your Bridgestone R11s, you know, those kind of options.
Sure.
Those are going to get you the lap times, but don't expect the longevity per se.
Sure.
Because remember, now you're running your between 50s and 58s at Red Star. Those tires are under a lot of pressure. You know,
Definitely.
there's nothing worse than when people say, "Oh, my SE1 doesn't last." Okay, how many laps did you do? 20. At what time? No, at like 53s, 54. How do you expect it to? You know what I mean? Okay, so again, I love how Bruce put it. Buy the tire aimed at your riding set and your riding skill level. Again, if you are the BAT UHPs we put in the video from a 204 at Red Star onwards there. BAT UHP is the perfect option at 3.9. Don't go break the bank and then limit your riding for the year because now you're spending all your money on tires. You can buy 3 sets of UHPs, which gives you 3 times more riding capabilities, and more time in the saddle is where you're going to improve your racing. So let's not forget that. Another option that I'm about to explore, Bruce, and you can maybe give me a little bit more information on it. Dunlop don't really have, you know, their D213 is not coming in the country anymore because of price point, getting stock. And I actually spoke to Mark Henderson the other day and said, you've got your Q4. Now, we fitted it here in Joburg Road all the way to PE, did a PE track day, East London track day, and rode home. And on that test, it was sensational. We are now going to take a set of those, put them on our BMW race bike, and see if that could potentially be a Dunlop race tire option.
Definitely, I think so. You know, it is in that hypersport category. And at the end of the day, we go back to that first point. A stock bike, a good tire. It doesn't need a tire warmer, obviously. And I mean, I've run those on the 22, and it is an absolutely phenomenal tire. And also the longevity.
Yeah.
You know, it is such a durable tire as well. Look, they've had a bit of a price increase, but it's still well within the, you know, the 4.8 to 5.2 bracket. So I think, you know, for the guys that are again, you know, looking at that budget side and looking at, you know, capability on what they can do, there's no reason why Q4 cannot, you know, produce what that rider, you know, requires out of his tire.
What he needs out of the tire. So there's another option. Keep a lookout on the Motor Rider World Facebook page and YouTube channel for that tire test coming soon. Otherwise, you just pop into Bike Tire Warehouse here in Midrand or any Bike Tire Warehouse store nationwide and chat to any one of the staff there, because they really are the best when it comes to price and advice. So thank you, Bruce. To end off the show, we're going to give away another 16-piece Gudor set. And this time, the question from our colleagues over at WH Brands Gudor is, does Gudor Tools manufacture in South Africa? And if so, where in South Africa is the Guru manufacturing facility. So do they manufacture in South Africa, yes or no? It's a two-part question. And second of, where in South Africa is Guru manufacturing facility? Leave your comments here either on our Facebook page in the comment section or on the YouTube channel on this post, and you could be a lucky winner, just like Mr. Quinton van Eerden was for this Guru 16-piece toolkit. That's it for our first show of 2022. I hope you've enjoyed this year with the Bike Tyre Guru segment, touching upon the race tires for the season. Like I said, if you need any more information or any more kind of advice, chat to Bruce or any one of his staff at any one of the Bike Tyre Warehouse stores nationwide.